Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to SCS number 435. Not featuring anyone, and probably not featuring anyone for the foreseeable future, but we will see. Anyway, in the lobby right now, which I will now show, on the lobby in the left in red, we are joined by Zetnus said, sign us up. With the pilots, Tears of Fuel and Water, it's me. And over on the right in blue, we are joined by Ma. With the pilots, Freddy and Friendly Cop. And since this is just me doing this solo, I will keep the music running for the lobby time, so you have something to listen to. And I don't constantly need to talk. Yeah. So, there's one match in particular today I am somewhat looking forward to, and that is match number 7 in the challenge. Which will be fought in Aileron Affray. Okay, we have 20 seconds left until the ship lock. Seems like most of the changes... Oh no... Okay, the last changes were red, but not really too close to the lock. That's, I consider... For me, okay, obviously the rules leave a lot of space for ref decision. Ships are locked.
Can we...
Sorry,
wanted to switch
we've been
ships,
telling
but...
Friendly to switch for like a while, but he couldn't hear us or something. Is it possible that we can still make that switch?
Is it possible? Just 30 seconds.
Well, if their team doesn't mind, I mean, we would appreciate it, but it's up to you, obviously.
Thank you.
Off to a great start. Luckily I brought a solid keyboard. Anyway. Hey! Well, welcome to the chat row. Thank you for watching. Anyway, we're loading onto Water Hazard. Beware of hazardous waters and the bridges of doom. Okay. Oh, someone's taking quite a while to load anyway. Ship number 1 is the Sosok Saturnus. It is a Crusader piloted by Tears of Fuel, with front Minotaur Watcher, mid-deck Artemis Gatling, and top-deck Gatling Artemis. Ship number 2 is Zetnus' Sandwich. It's a Goldfish piloted by Water, it's me, with right side Carronade, front Watcher, left side Gatling Mortar. Ship number 3 for Ma, we have Richard Lemone, Crusader piloted by Freddy, with a front deck Heavy Flak Mark II and Watcher, mid deck Artemis Mortar, and top deck Laser Gatling. And lastly, we have the Grassmobile, a Shrike, piloted by Friendly Cop, with a starboard side Mortar Watcher and port side Gatling Watcher. Okay, well, seems actually that our teams are positioning around the Bridges of Doom, which is a bit concerning for them. But hey, they should be aware, should be fine. First shots out from the Sosok Saturnus onto the Richard Lemone, and the Grassmobile comes in from the side, immediately eats two Watchers, and losing their Watcher on that side. 2 engines gone as well. And the Grassmobile has already been broken with minuscule, with a better follow-up going in. Oh, that's another 3 guns and 2 engines go down. Retinous Sandwiches is on the chase. Richard Lemon has made its way to the battle. Watcher out in the Sussex Satinus, disabling one of the guns. And doing decent damage to their armor. But Richard Lemon... Oh, nope. Okay, the Grassmobile just gets rammed by Zetnus' Sandwich and deleted. First kill obtained by the red team. Richard Lemon now very, very lonely on the field. Raining mortars down on the Sussex Satinist. And Zetnus Sandwich is coming in from the top, disabling both engines and the Gatling. And suddenly that Crusader cannot go anywhere, and Zetnus' Sandwich is descending upon them. Goes in for the ram, actually. Gets the break. Majority of the perma's gone. And backwards ram. Seriously, water. Okay, with that ram kill, Zetnus sign us up. Zetnus said sign us up. Has obtained. Has the lead, is in the lead with 2-0. Also, yeah, have fun doing the super test missions, and also still, thank you very much for peeking in. Just be aware that we're running on a 1-minute delay, so don't be too afraid if I don't answer immediately. Okay, blue team has respawned in their eastmost spawn, protected behind the wall here. And the blue team, the red team is perfectly aware of that, as they have vision, or have by now confirmed every other spawn is empty. So that is a sandwich just pushes ahead. Okay, still Satanist, getting engaged by the Richard the Moon, which loses their laser. The sandwich has been spotted, coming in for the flank. Even though they were spotted, they still get the flank. Oh, that was some very nice execution right there. But the Rich Sandwich loses 2 guns, they lose their armor. They lose 3 guns, actually lose their armor, but no follow-up. So they will be able to refix that. But shout out to the gunner of the Sandwich, to Hellfire, for only firing half the Watcher into the Crusader, then holding the other half of it, or like roughly half, to fire it into the Grassmobile. Now Tint will once again jump down my throat because I praised the gunner. Oh, Zetnus' Sandwich gets finished off by the Grassmobile actually, but there was most likely flak assistance, courtesy of the Richard Lemon Sussex Satanist. Under laser fire, but they managed to get a break on the Richard Lemon and get good... destroy 20% of their perma and also destroy one of their engines. So that Crusader is not going to move forward anytime soon. Grassmobile raining mortars down onto the Sussex Satanist. Not to very great effect. But then the Sandwich respawns right behind the Richard the Moon. Grassmobile gets broken. Another bit of chip damage. The Sandwich has been spotted. Once again, I feel like they have been spotted. They're coming in. No one is stopping them. Okay, they stop themselves and decide to go for the Grassmobile here. As the Richard the Moon is pushing the Sussex Satanus. Could you guys please stop doing some engagement? Grassmobile losing every single gun on 2 of the engines. Being essentially dead in the water. While the Richard the Moon is going close and personal for the brawl. But losing 4 of the guns, losing another engine. Break obtained. Watcher goes in. Mortar follow-up. Not quite a top attack, but Artemis will do the trick. And that's another kill obtained by the red team. Grassmobile being harassed by the Zetnus' Sandwich, which has the has the initiative. Watcher goes out again, another 2 engines down, and our rest of the guns go down. Break obtained! And ram kill. 4-1 lead for the red team with 14 minutes on the clock. Blue team has respawned all the way in the west. Also Satanists somewhat anticipating that, as they are already positioned to immediately engage. Artillery go out into the Grassmobile, disabling 2 of their engines and breaking their armor. So Satanist deciding to duck into cover as the Richard Lemoon opens up on them with laser and flak. Then a sandwich pushing forward. Deliberately, it seems like they are deliberately ignoring the Grassmobile. And they might get punished. They should get punished for it. Okay, bit of a ring around the rosy around the spike here. Grassmobile chasing after the Sentinel's sandwich. While the Richard Lemoon is getting engaged by the Sussex Satanist, Grassmobile eating a Watcher from the sandwich, disabling all of their guns. While Richard Lemoon has been broken again. And the Grassmobile, is it gonna be a ram kill? He's certainly trying. And Richard Lemoon, no guns, no armor, half the perma is gone. And more damage is being done. But okay, they managed to get the armor back up with just a sliver of help left. Grassmobile eating another Watcher here. And Walter is... Okay, I think Walter went for the... That should have been a ram kill. But it's not entirely sure. I'm not entirely sure as either ship could have died. Anyway. I'm saying that a lot this evening. And with that, it will be Zetnos set, sign us up. We'll obtain the victory, we'll find a score of 5-1 against Ma. And they will now move on to face a score that hasn't been reported to me yet. So we will be taking a short break as we prepare the next match. So then, enjoy the music. And this time around, we'll get us back into the lobby a little bit earlier, and here we go. So, over on the left in red, we are once again joined by Zednaset, Sign Us Up, with the pilots Tears of Fuel, and Water It's Me. And over on the right in blue, we are now joined by the fancy Cloud Crashers, with the pilots Daniel and Zedion. Let me just turn the music a little bit down. Oh, and the fancy Clown Crushers came here with a 5-0 against the Potato Cactus. Now we will have Zednaset Sign Us Up versus fancy Clown Crushers here, and the Ma versus Potato Cactus in on their own. Well, this lobby game is a lot more active. A lot of changes happening. From Magnate to Galleon, from Galleon to Crusader. From 30 until Lock. To Shrike. Seems like Zedion just really wants to cycle through his builds a bit. Now back to Fish. I think he started with a Fish. No, he started with a Magnate. He started with a Magnate, okay. And now we're back to the Crusader. Okay, 1 minute until lock. Okay, Pyradual and Magnate Crusader. Oh, nope. The the Pyramidion has turned into a squid. There's a joke here somewhere. 30 seconds left until lock. Piece of fuel has readied up. Blue change from Pyro to Fish. Okay. And there we go, we are locked. It is red team's turn to ask for a minute. Minute has been granted. Casually making fun of each other. And the Magnet just shuffled some guns around, changed some guns around. Oh, less Gatling, more Artemis. No, actually, sorry. More Gatling, less Artemis, that way around. Okay. 30 remaining until shiplock. Once again... Oh, no Artemis, actually, just a flak. That is, odd. From Water. He really likes his Artemi. Oh, and a food. Cheeky bricky. And we'll see if it gets used that much. Okay, ships are completely and undisputedly locked. I saw that water! But, okay. Remember, kids, there is no overtime. As soon as the minute has been granted once, it won't be granted again. That's how it works. Now I would just like VoD to ready up. But we are still within the window I would consider to be alright. So, no false start. Off we go. We are going on to Assault on Kinforth. Will we see speedy assaults or another noodle incident? Anyway, ship number 1 is the AI ship, do not join. It's a squid fight by Tears of Fuel with a front Gatling, right side Banshee, and aft Gatling. Ship number 2 is Dennis's Dimension. It is a Magnate piloted by Water, it's me, where on the starboard side we have a Gatling, a Poon, and a Caronate, and on the port side we have a Gatling, a Flak, and a Watcher. Ship number 3 is the Friendfish, it's a Goldfish piloted by Daniel, where on the right side we have Caronate, front Caronate, and port side double Banshee. And lastly we have the Longsword, Crusader piloted by Zedion. Front deck, Minotaur, Caronite, mid deck, Flak, Flamethrower, and top deck, Mercury and Mortar. Spots are already out on everything. Even though I do question how they got a spot on Dennis's Dimension. Rangefinder. Goes Brit. Or Zoom, or whatever you want to insert here. And the AI, the squid might get caught with its pants down as they're being chased by the Friendfish, and now they're gonna emerge in front of the Longsword. While Dennis's Dimension is taking its sweet time to make its way to the fight. Okay, Squid briefly lost an engine. Dennis's Dimension has made its way to the fight. And we're gonna see the Goldfish engage the Squid, while the two large ships engage each other. Break obtained, the Dennis's Dimension. The Squid has lost its balloon. Dennis's Dimension actually suffering hull damage there. Shots out. Oh, Poon gets fired. But doesn't quite connect. Longsword gets broken. Good chunk of follow-up there. Oh, Flak goes in. And suddenly there's only a third of the Crusader left. Second round of Flak. But the armor has been rebuilt. Gatling goes out again. Sorry, could you guys please get out of the clouds? Dennis's Dimension gets broken again. Actually, the Squid gets double broken. But only minor follow-up. Teams move closer together. Gatling goes out into Longsword. Dennis's Dimension once again being broken, losing half their perma, but Longsword has also been broken. Dennis's Dimension double broken though, so no follow-up isn't quite in time. Longsword will live to fight another day. Well, another second. Dennis's Dimension lost the balloon and is currently dropping down, but now the Squid decides that there's a juicy lonely Crusader on the field, and they want it dead. Dennis's Dimension now getting engaged by the fish. Watcher goes off partially. Okay. Blue team decides to ignore the Magnate that is stuck on the ground and currently is very much whose armor is currently very much on fire. Longsword breaks again. Only a little bit of perma left in them, but they can actually get the armor up right in time. So the Flak doesn't connect. It won't matter, as with a bit of assistance from the Squid, the second volley of Flak is perfectly in time, and the Longsword gets killed. First kill obtained by the red team, also known as Zetnos said, sign us up. And that leaves the Friendfish. Very lonely on the field. Poon goes out again, not connecting. Are they gonna try to kill the Dennis's Dimension, or is this going to be a nuisance? Actually, nope, they're gonna connect, they're gonna engage here again, as the Longsword has respawned right underneath the fight. Friendfish gets broken and pushed back. Longsword gets spotted as they open fire. Dennis's Dimension taking a lot of fire. I sound a bit like a broken record, don't I? Dennis's Dimension gets broken. I also losing two of the guns. Follow-up goes out. And Then this dimension gets killed. Squid suddenly very low in the field, break obtained. But they also obtain a break on the longsword. Squid loses their balloon. And they're gonna get double broken. Motor goes out, but doesn't connect. But the French fish is well on their tail. So this might be a ram kill. It is indeed a ram kill. Very nicely done. 2-1 lead for the blue team. 15 minutes on the clock. Full reset. With the blue team only suffering essentially scratched paint. So we're basically back to square one. Just with different score. Okay, red team has respawned in the middle of their spawn. Or choosing their middle spawn. With the squid immediately going out for scouting, they have a rough idea of where the blue team might be. And since the squid got spotted and they now have a spot on the French fish, and they see the shots from the longsword, they now have confirmation of where the blue team is. Shots are out. And the French fish goes around. Sorry, the squid goes around. French fish chasing them. This dimension deciding to go through between the two chimneys. Well, not quite going through. No, there we go. They are going through, and they're gonna directly go into a brawl with the with the longsword. Okay. The squid also died. Let me just check their front guns again, because... No, there's... Okay. Well, I would say that the Genesis dimension got enveroed. And the squid probably as well. Considering the position of where he roughly died. And that suddenly, with a very short engagement, blue team is 4-1 in the lead. Really requiring only 1 kill, while the red team still requires 4. So if the red team still wants to win this, they will have to play perfectly, essentially. Or blue team just needs to fuck up really bad. Preferably both. Okay, spots are out. Spots and shots. I'm probing damage onto the longsword there. And red team positioning for the blue team to make a move. They're readying the poon. Maybe. That's to mention immediately losing the balloon. Yep, poon goes out. Doesn't quite hit. The squid goes for the crusader. While the magnate goes for the fish. Oh, that might be bad. That just fucked up the watcher there. Okay, French fish comes in. Blocking the Genesis dimension, and with the help from the ally, the good chunk of damage gets dealt. Okay, poon is obtained. And now it is once again time to return to the lobby. And on the red team, we are once again joined by Zintner Sad, sign us up, with the pilots Voice of Fuel and Walter, it's me. And over on the right in blue, we are joined by Potato Cactus, with the pilots Sputnik and Castos Krios. And right from the get-go, we have a fair bit more of a lobby game going on, that's what I wanted to say. But I got somewhat confused by Tears of You asking what is Charm's class. But he changed away from that ship. Well, Sputnik that is. I believe it was, yeah, it should be Sputnik's build. Okay, 2:30 remaining, well, actually 2 minutes remaining until lock. At the moment we see a Pyramidion and a Judgment going up against the Crusader and the Goldfish. Oh, half the players have readied up. Will we see an early start? I certainly hope so. Oh, there's the third. And Tears on readies. Were the good old days of readying up at the exact same time. A minute until lock. Nothing happening. Oh, there's a change. Will that provoke the blue team to change as well? Blue changed guns. No, okay, blue 2 changed. Still readied up though. 30 seconds until lock. What was that? I don't know. Okay, 10 seconds remaining. And time is up. No minute for anyone here. There we go, there's the Tears running up again. Water will hopefully follow suit shortly. Some loaders getting adjusted still. And ready up everyone. There we go. And now we are loading onto Aileron Affray. The controversial map of the week. And ship number 1 is the AI ship. Do not join a squid piloted by Tears of Fuel, with once again front Gatling, starboard side Banshee, and aft Gatling. Ship number 2 is Protoss Tipbox. It is a Pyramidion piloted by Water, it's me. It's an Arting with Tactic Artemis Gatling side Banshee and Flamer. On the other side we have ship number 3, the Dungeon Master Urs, a Crusader piloted by Sputnik. With a front Watcher, Lumberjack, mid-deck Mortarflak, top-deck Gatling, Hades, and lastly we have the Leering Magnum. Goldfish piloted by Castos Krios with starboard side Flamer, front Carronade, port side double Banshee. Red team circling around the middle at the moment, with the squid pushing north. Orient myself. Ah, here I am. There we go. And shots are out. Shots and spots. Protest tip box. Getting Hades and... where's the... Oh, there's the squid, okay. Squid going around for the flank. But I guess they won't get it really up. This fish is awaiting them. Protest tip box. Okay, red team pushing in together. Squid chasing the goldfish away. While the Dungeon Master and the Protest tip box are engaging each other. Okay, the goldfish is also firing the banshees in that general direction. And the squid has gone full circle and is now engaging the Crusader. And there we go, break obtained on the Dungeon Master Urs. And only a third of their perma is remaining. Squid gets popped as the fish decides to engage them. Protest tip box has to make its way forward. There's another break obtained on the Dungeon Master Urs. No follow-up. Okay, Protest tip box once again going in, going close, going personal. Dungeon Master Urs gets broken. With a little bit of follow-up coming in. Protest tip box loses an engine. The squid is very much on fire. The Dungeon Master Urs gets broken once more. And goes down. First kill obtained by the red team. And that leaves the leering Magnum, the goldfish, only on the field, with the Protest tip box coming in behind them. Well, off to the side, and the squid sitting in front of them. Shots are going out. Oh god, please don't go off the edge of the world. Oh, and the Dungeon Master decides to spawn in. Bold, I'd say. They have now revealed themselves, and the squid has already turned around to maneuver towards them. The ring Magnum has been broken. Water tries to go for the ram, but doesn't quite connect. They get stuck on the balloon. I mean, to be expected when fighting a fish. And the Dungeon Master Urs is under a lot of fire from the squid. And has already been broken here. And now there's a little bit of follow-up. Leering Magnum not quite able to get an angle against the goldfish, against the Pyramidion here, and they will end up going down due to, I presume, Gatling. And Dungeon Master Urs has already taken an awful lot of damage from the squid. Break obtained and finished off by the squid's Banshee. 3-0 lead for the red team with 15:30 on the clock. Just casually cooking the ally. Okay, blue team has respawned all the way in the north. Spear getting a speed boost. As the squid pushes them forwards. And now we might need to run into the reason why this map isn't actually in the map pool. Because it's really big. But as long as the red and blue team both stick to the eastern side of the map, it shouldn't be too bad. And actually the squid, there they are. Yep, there we go. There is a spot. So we won't have ring around there also for the next 20 minutes. Okay, currently a bit of a staring contest. as the blue team and the squid are staring at each other across the map, while Protoss Tipbox is coming, preparing for the flank from the side. Dungeon Master U is maneuvering very close to the ground here, and there we go, Protoss Tipbox has revealed itself by opening fire on the Dungeon Master U is there. Destroying one of the... Protoss Tipbox... Okay, Dungeon Master U is slightly angling the ship again, angling the ship slightly different to engage Protoss Tipbox. One of the engines goes down, and the squid comes in. Dungeon Master Urs gets broken, comes in for the ram, and gets the ram kill. 10 out of 10 ram right there, and that leaves the Leering Magnum very lonely on the field. And even though it might have cost the squid both their armor and the balloon, they didn't take much damage, and the Goldfish was way too preoccupied with Protoss Tipbox to actually capitalize on it. And now they will just get unceremoniously finished off by the Artling. Oh, Dungeon Master Ur spawns in, but it is already too late. I said it's too late. Okay, they will get some shots off, but in the end, the Goldfish gets squished by the Protoss Tipbox. And Zetnuset sign us up, obtain the victory with a final score of 5-0. And with that, they will be going into the final for the rematch. Who touched my scores? For the rematch against the Fancy Cloud Crashers, and we'll be right back as soon as we have that together. Until then, we'll be right back. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the time has come. It is finally time for the finals. And now, not lonely anymore in this booth of mine, I am joined by the dead Dutch magic man, Trevil.
Hello there.
I don't know, that sounded weird.
Well, I'm known for my magic, am I? I don't know.
I should have thought of 3 things with D and whatever. In the lobby for the finals, as I already said, it's the rematch. On the red side, we have the Fancy Cloud Crashers with the pilots Daniel. Wait, who is that
Who's Daniel?
Dementio fella?
Who's Dementio, huh?
And Zedion, and over on the right in blue, we have Zetler Set Side Us Up with the pilots Tears of Fuel and Water It's Me. I actually just realized that I never made the wait, who is this Dementio fella joke, so of course I had to make it at some point.
Yeah. Mandatory.
It's as mandatory as mentioning the noodle incident when you load onto a Sword on Kinforth.
And Kingforth, yeah.
So, you just made your way through SCS just to end up in the spectator booth. How did it go?
It was fun.
Nice to
This
hear.
was
You were on the fish?
Yeah.
Okay. So you weren't on the receiving end of that devastating ram.
No, we were just sitting there. It was kind of hard because we couldn't go in because then the Pira would just annihilated us. So it's kind of what do you do?
Yeah. So
Well
I'm
played.
looking forward to this match here, because these are 4 like top tier pilots, and like the previous match of theirs was already really cool. So I'm looking forward to this. We should see some quality games here.
Well, if you're looking for superb outmaneuvering, I guess you want one very good team and one not so good team.
I mean,
get one
that
of the
is
teams
if I want to
destroyed.
see just the opponent's style, the one team style on the other team, which we actually had today. I will not mention in which match, but it happened. Now, like, evenly matched teams, unless they decide to do a sniping duel, it's actually really interesting to watch. And, like, even a snipe... Well, I always like to say, first of all, let me actually pay attention to this. We're about to be locked. We are locked. Red team can ask for the minute. But they won't. Nice. Makes it my job a little easier. Yep, there we go. So what I want to say is sniping matches might be cool for the crew, or for the people actually fighting. But for me, it's like, oh, they got popped. Oh, they lost the gun. Oh, they got popped again. They lost the gun again. Nothing is happening. Essentially.
Well, what kind of match are we looking at? We have an Artling and a Lumberjudge on blue.
Well, before we get into that, would you kindly force start?
Oh, ha! Wow. Woohoo! Done. No, but Team Blue would take the distance, keep the distance, until they can force an advantage.
Well, okay. First of all, we're loading onto the Relict Deception. The Willer, and ship number 1 is this squishy cactus. It's a squid piloted by Daniel. On the front we have a Gatling, starboard side Banshee, and aft Banshee. And ship number 2 is the Duel of Fates, a galleon piloted by Zedion. Port side Gatling, Watcher, Heavy Flak Mark II, aft Flare, and starboard side Watcher Kara.
Ship number 3, it's an Artling, piloted by Tears of Fuel, so carrying Gatling, Art Mist on the front, a side Flamer, and a Banshee on 4. Ship number 4 is the Man the Afghans, piloted by Walrus Me. Lumberjudge, with also an Artling and an Hades up front, back, Watcha, and a Poon.
Going straight into the Relic, quite speedy at that.
Making sure the flanks of the judge are kind of protected, I guess. For that squid is already.
I mean, they are very
far
much
ahead.
expecting to having to deal with the squid. That's like the Poon Watcher camber on the arse.
Yeah, definitely.
Can be devastating. Okay, and there we go. We have the first engagement going. As the Soaring Booger engages the Duel of Fates through this little... Well, I say little. through this hole.
Yeah.
And our teams are maneuvering. Oh, man, the Afghans comes around the corner, gets immediately one-shot. Only one component disabled though. And continuing to hammer down onto the Duel of Fates.
North can keep it down.
Well, they might run them into the ground. Actually, Zedion might run himself into terrain there.
Yeah, wow. Just hiding out against this.
Squishy Cactus
piece
gets
of
broken
metal.
by this Soaring Booger. And half the squid is gone. But now they managed to get onto the vulnerable flank of the Judgment. The Soaring Booger is at the ready. Poon goes out. Doesn't connect. Duel of Fates is back up. And now the Judgment has to... Well, they decide to just reach reverse. And then turn to now continue to engage the Duel of Fates.
Afghan tries to... Yeah, again pop the galley. Only
not quite, not quite.
Left, almost. One more. There
we go. But the Squishy Cactus...
And now is
almost dead. They might they almost ram killed themselves. right there.
Well, after this previous game, it's a tactic.
Yeah, but the Soaring Booger will finish them
now.
off with that magic one Gatling bullet, and with that, the blue team has obtained their first kill. Leaving the Duel of Fates very lonely on the field. Popped again, broken as well. Now where's the follow-up?
How much damage will blue be able to do? Oh,
sufficient.
It's quite a chunk, yeah.
Sufficient amounts, I would say, as they have already taken out more than a third. And the Duel of Fates is currently rather close to terrain. Ooh, actually, Squishy Cactus decides to respawn.
Oh,
I find brave.
Yeah, they can also
considering that the Duel of Fates is dead.
And
now, but now the Soaring Booger has to worry about the squid behind them.
Yeah, but maybe the man.
But the man there we go. Poon connected. And
wow.
oh
my god.
They managed to get the squid above them and then water hydroed.
Wow. It must be so juberous on that blue ship there. Wow.
Okay, excellent play from the Judgment there, and another kill obtained by the blue team.
4 minutes played. 3 kills.
Yeah, just 4 minutes played. Okay, Squishy Cactus respawning. Where are they? This could be very bad.
What happens?
That seems like a good case, a classic case of miscommunication. Or it's just a very advanced tactic. Duel of Fates immediately gets popped, denying them the exit out of the relic, and now they're sitting on terrain. Squishy Cactus is engaging the Soaring Booger, but just not quite getting the upper hand there. Judgment on Galleon action. Watcher goes out, disabling the front gun of the Judgment. So okay, Duel of Fates now assisting on the Soaring Booger. Okay, man the Afghans. Getting the Afghans ready on the squid, but also the front guns onto the Galleon. Spotting in chat. By the way, harpoon. That's the classic, the play on Zedion's classic phrase of "by the way, Enviro."
Caddy gets popped again.
Okay, Duel of Fates engaged, trying to get something done on the man the Afghans, but they will drop too low to actually get any guns going, while the Squishy Cactus is on fire. Oh, and the long-range Watcher, Aft Watcher. No effect. Well, would have been cool.
Yeah, gotta try. Ooh,
Doing
Squishy
okay.
Cactus bombs, broke armor.
Oh, are they gonna die?
I think they took
I'm
an art
looking at the
there.
Galleon and the Judgment right now. Should I look at the other engagement?
Nah.
Okay, the man the Afghans
Squishy
actually dropped
Cactus
down
should get out
quite
of
low,
the
bouncing on
arcs there, though.
terrain. Man the
Afghans
Afghans broken.
broken. Huh.
Wait, what was that side?
Soaring Booger
Okay, they have a heavy
goes to the
flak mark.
galley, while Squishy Cactus now can go in. But it gives the Manny Afghan some time to recover here.
Yeah, Squish Cactus continuing to engage the Soaring Booger there, while the Duel of Fates is once again been brought very low and very prone to sitting on the floor. Wait, up here. Okay, there's the other two.
Cactus broken. And almost bumped by the Pyrrha.
Okay, Duel of Fates, very low armor. And Man the Afghans continues to maintain the high ground.
The Hades just goes into balloon. Yeah. Ooh,
Oh,
Squishy Cactus
random
losing
shots
3,
going into
4
the Squishy
engines
Cactus
and
there.
armor. Ooh. They're
Yeah,
just
Squishy
sitting here
Cactus
waiting
loses
for Artemis.
loses all of their engines.
Oh my god.
Soaring Booger
Fast rebuild,
failing to get the kill right there as they bump on terrain.
Face broken.
Oh man, the Afghans now engaging the Squishy
Oh.
Cactus while the Soaring Booger is engaging the Duel of Fates.
Yeah.
Casually changing targets.
Doink. Cactus boinked again, but no problem there.
Yep, Soaring Booger.
Shoot
Okay,
Hydra out here.
Duel of Fates has lost their balloon. They will hit Enviro there. They also double broken. They're sitting on the floor.
Ooh, Cactus, don't go there.
Oh, I think the
Broken.
cactus is broken.
Oh.
They managed to get it up in time. I mean, it is a squid, like, but it won't
Squid
save
dies.
them.
Soaring Booger will lose all engines here. Probably get popped
But
as well,
now-
but will it help? No.
The Mandy Afghans has now all the time in the world to hammer onto the Duel of Fates. So the Soaring Booger should be fine.
One turner is up. Paradis turning for the galley.
Duel of Fates double broken.
Will we again have a squid spawn? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
We have to, actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
They have to.
Fair. Water not quite getting the squish right there, the Goomba Stomp. But the Duel of Fates has been...
Cactus is in, but no chance in hell they will
Oh,
be able to
chances
help out
there
here.
they are. Soaring Booger. Trying to go? Okay.
No.
I'm just gonna call that death by Enviro. Done.
Yep. Nice.
Hey.
Match.
So with that, Zetner said sign us up, has obtained the victory with a final score of 5-0. And that means we will have to go the full distance.
Yeah.
Second final match.
More finals, more better.
And this time we'll be going on to Paraton Rumble. Also, no interruption in the stream this time because it's gonna go straight to the next part of the action. Might also be better because I'm running out of music. Okay, would you be so kind to swap the map?
Yeah, I was already clicking.
Very nice.
Paritane.
Okay. Walter and Zedion. Please swap sides. They're both old men, they take their time.
Hey, watch it. I'm probably older than both of them.
I don't know about Zedion.
Okay. Yeah.
But you're older than Walter. I know that much. Also very important, when you address Zedion, always make sure that you don't capitalize the X. There we go. Swaps have been made. Let's get this show on the road. Some casual banter. Also, Grandpa Z is somewhat of a running gag. Okay, Parrot and Rumble. Sadly, we will. I already see 2 galleons, so this might be one of those 23-minute Paradigm games. But let's keep our hopes up that
One
this
of
will
them has
be
a
one of
heavy
those
flag mark too.
action-packed 5-minute games.
Yeah.
That was those were the good old days. Paraton. When you saw like Paraton in the bracket, you knew, okay, that's gonna take 5 minutes. It's gonna be action-packed and quick. And now everybody just picks Galleon, and you're sitting there like,
Yeah, well, the Galleon has got a massive health increase, so yeah. Go figure.
yeah. Also, somehow, even though Paraton is one of the smallest maps in the game, teams manage to miss each other quite a
Yeah,
lot.
but the sidelines are just very short.
I mean, there are there's I would say 4 decent sidelines.
Yeah.
Like 4
I
really
think you
large
just made my
sidelines and
point in a
plenty of
different
others.
way.
But on the other hand, it's always very surprising to see in what nooks and crannies you can actually like put a galleon and nobody sees it. Like, take the largest ship in the game, hide it somewhere.
But Water decided Pyrrha is my choice here. So
Yeah,
we have 2
double
Ardlings
Ardling.
on Ma.
And basically same loadouts, just the side guns are mirrored.
Yeah.
Like swapped. I mean, like, if you want to make this even sillier, Daniel should swap to also swap to that loadout, and Zidion too.
No.
Just 4
Daniel
times the
should,
same loadout.
should get a Galleon, so the double Galleon against the double Pyrrha. Oh.
God, that's gonna take forever.
Yeah, they will lose, but
Don't
so
say that. Galleon
well,
can be viable.
against the 2 Ardlings.
Yeah. Also, Mr. Bombo, thank you for the follow. We'll only hear this in a minute, but thank you. Oh, probably a bit more than a minute. Oh, no.
Get Caro on this Pyrrha of Daniel. Huh.
Yeah. Carrot. Yeah, that is. Wait, is this a carrot?
No, Carrot is with an Artemis.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah.
So this is
caroling.
caroling. Oh my god. Yeah, I guess so.
Or a Garrow. Garrow. Let's call it Garrow.
Caro.
Or would you rather have
It's
a
a working title. Garrow.
Okay, we are locked, and no one can ask for a minute. Nice. Actually, rather stagnant in that lobby game in the end there.
Is Waters keeping kerosene though instead of moonshine?
He has no failsafe, so I guess.
Huh.
Also, Tears, just because you
Whoa.
say be right back, that won't stop
What
us
the
from
hell?
full starting this. Ready up, scrubs.
Oh my god.
It's time for the final.
Don't do this. They immediately ask for pause when they spot in, probably.
Okay. Well, then, would you get us started, please?
Well, with heavy heart. Sorry, Tears.
I mean, as soon as we load, they never ask for a pause.
Yeah, they will.
We just have to stick to the rules. Well, I'm just gonna get us started with ship. Oh, Tears is back.
Okay.
I'm just gonna start with ship number 1, the Soaring Booger Pyramidian powered by Tears of Fuel. It's an Artling with top deck Artemis getting side flamer Flant Banshee. And ship number 2 is Protoss Tipbox, also Pyramidian powered by Water. It's me. It's also an Artling with top deck Artemis getting side Banshee Flamer.
Ship number 3. It's a Garrow, which means Gatling and a light carronade on a Pyrrha front. And on the side it has a Banshee and a Flare. Ship number 4, Jewel of Fate, is a Galleon, heavy flag lumberjack Gatling, and heavy Garrow Watcher.
And flare on the aft.
And Flare on the aft, whatever.
People care about the aft gun of a galleon.
Yeah, it should be a Harpoon.
Well, on this map it should actually be an harpoon.
Yeah.
Okay, and
So-
it seems like red team knows no chill, immediately going in and going for the
Descending
Duel
on
of Fates. Chariot,
But
box
they
changing
only
for the
have
chariot.
Banshees for kill power, which will take ages
Yeah,
on this galley.
That means it will take that means it would just take longer and be more painful. But they also have Artemi and people who are very capable of using them. So wait.
The
okay,
Shadow should load
close.
his grease in his Artemis. to
Oh,
get
so
those
they gotta
kills.
they gotta kill with Artemis. God.
Hmm.
Okay, Duel of Fates
Ooh.
has discovered that they're sitting on a
Bump.
building, while Trotta's tip box is well, they're missing the balloon. Now they're also missing their armor, and they're also running into a building.
wow.
That's not good. And it will actually be Protoss tip box
die?
that goes down first. That's good obtained by
But
the blue team.
Faith will go join
Shortly
their
after.
buddies
Just give them a moment.
in galley heaven.
Come on.
Like a true galley, it takes
There we
ages.
go.
Yeah. Huh.
Galleon is dead, and Chariot will. I mean, I'm gonna be brave and say the Chariot will die shortly, unless of course they manage to
Just
run away.
yeah, go forward here. Behind building.
I mean, to be fair, with that low perma, not resetting here is a liability.
Yeah, because galley will then be 2-1 into Artlings. Yeah.
Also, one thing I'd like to point out, what you saw, usually when a ship has pixel perma, like only that little bit of perma left, I would say that all it takes is that one magic gat bullet. But no, it's a galleon. Pixel perma of a galleon is still a lot. And like, even if you take out half a galleon, wait, actually, no, like one
Wait.
galleon is basically 2.5 Crusaders worth of perma.
Galley is trying to flank here, but Red is already on the move. If they would just move a little bit forward, they could get
I wouldn't say
chariots.
they were trying to flank, yeah, I wouldn't say, say they were
get,
trying
get
to
in position, whatever.
get in position, secure the
Yeah.
sideline, get some spots.
Uh,
Oh, but Chariot might be doing some fishy
Yeah.
things here. No, okay, they're spotted
Should be
again. They
spotted
should
here.
see the blue team approaching.
okay, now showing Booger should go forward
Oh,
now.
Soaring Booger
Oof.
messing up the approach.
Burn,
Forwards
burn, burn, burn.
to a
Come on.
victory. Protoss Box should start turning around 5 seconds ago. Okay. Red team goes through. Blue team goes into the other side. Red team not gonna go around the
It's
south.
nice trying to learn them out with this little perma. This
Well,
because
they're
here comes
double
two
focused.
Gatlings. Well, two Gatlings go
and
fast.
I'm
Broken.
pretty certain that the Chariot won't make it. Okay. They will make it a little longer. But yeah, they're shooting around the building here.
Soaring Booger
Oh,
should
still
have
just poking away. There's
getting
also
there.
Chariot has once again lost another bit of their perma there. So they're only holding on to probably like 3%. Not much. And now they're gonna get engaged by the Soaring Booger. And Protoss tip box. Oh! Oh! Look at that! Water being fancy. This is positioning himself
Ooh,
in the
No,
building.
poor Daniel.
But yeah.
And now he's just full throttle against the galley.
I guess so. Or maybe some Artemis poking beforehand and then go in.
Don't think Soaring Boomer is thinking about that.
Okay, they're gonna do the Artemis poking on their way in.
Yeah, well, if you have two Artlings, why not?
Yeah. And now, there we
don't
go, there
need
is the Banshee spam. With a little bit of Gatling mixed in. Duel of Fates is broken. Grease Banshees go
Okay,
brrrt.
Chariot respawns. Will they just enter the fray though?
Chariot, okay, Chariot respawned over there. But even
Don't
though this
do
is a
it.
Galleon, I don't think they can
Don't
make it
do
in time. Yeah.
No.
Combined firepower of
Ooh, they
two
might get
art.
spotted here though. Oh, they got spotted.
Ooh, that's massive. But what I want to say, combined firepower of two Grease Banshees and two Artemai can kill. Not as good as two Flux, but still. Okay, Chariot got spotted, and Red Team going for a pincer movement. Soaring Booger will be the first to engage. Chariot will make it past them.
I found a snowman. Woohoo!
You found... Wait, what?
Yeah, I did.
There's also snowman on this map?
I just found one.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Why are you looking at snowman, not at the battle?
So I was thinking, what the hell was that? And then it was a building.
Okay,
With
the
snowman.
Duel of Fates is back, and nicely
Oh, Soaring
positioned here.
Booger. Oof.
Soaring Booger charges
Thinking.
through, and they don't care.
No, the
And
Chariot.
Chariot
boxed them.
briefly was sitting on this building here that...
But now,
Protoss tip box
Protoss will
decides
get
to
a
go for the-
2v1 against him.
This
And
does,
only
this
with the
does not
Caro.
look for, like...
Oh, doink. Heavy flag, come on.
No.
Nope.
The Chariot is in the way.
The,
He's gonna run into another building, though.
yeah, first gets popped, then
Oh,
Armor
Chariot
will
losing
down.
the front guns there. Those tip box will break. No follow-up.
yeah, with what?
Uh,
Could have arced the Banshee, I guess.
with
Yeah.
the Banshee, that isn't an arc.
Yeah. Jewel of Faith moving in.
Okay.
Yeah, if the Kelly can keep the Soaring Booger at bay, then try to trigger some damage
Okay,
into
Duel of Fates
Protoss, I
lost
don't know.
the Watcher. That should be starboard side. Yeah, Protoss Hitbox is just happily poking away, shooting away, firing away with their Artemis here.
Oh, is the Kelly now stuck on this building against these pipes?
No.
Nope. It's He's moving forward, broken though.
Okay. Soaring Booger engaging the Chariot.
But
And
if the
Galen
Chariot
decides
moves,
to go for
indeed, the
Duel of-
Booger can
for
also
the-
turn.
Wait. Galen decides to go for the Protoss Hitbox. Actually Galen fighting on both sides and getting double focus in return. Chariot tries to make a move into Protoss Hitbox.
Banshees go.
Banshees go out. Chariot losing two of the guns and two of the engines. Oh, but Banshees go in and
Yeah,
Protoss
Banshees
Hitbox goes
go.
down, but Chariot
But-
will follow suit.
Doink.
Doink.
Oh wow.
Nicely
Single.
done. If only they had gotten their armor up in time.
Huh.
So, 4-2 lead for the red team. Now we have the Duel of Fates, dueling the Soaring Booger.
Trying to Hydra out of these arcs.
I mean, good luck hydraing out of a Lumberjack.
Huh. But at least not in the flags. And just moving forward again in aiming.
Chariot has respawned, so has Protoss Hitbox. Both are moving in. But since they are fighting
Chariot
on
is
blue
already
team
there,
spawn, the
yeah.
Chariot is closer.
Boink.
Okay, Protoss Hitbox and Soaring Booger just going straight for the Chariot. Nope. Soaring Booger changing to the Duel of Fates.
You can't ignore the galley for too long.
Yeah. And as long as the Galleon has now guns on this side, they can just ignore them. But nope, it seems that Duel of Fates has been chosen as the target. At least for the Banshees, and at least for the moment. Duel of Fates
Chariot,
got
nobody
broken.
body blocking here.
Okay,
Well,
both
not
red
anymore.
ships will actually break. Here, Soaring Booger gets broken. So Hitbox gets the armor back fixed. Oh, Flak barely missing right there. So the Soaring Booger will survive. A Protoss Hitbox is double broken and just impacted, but it's got the armor back up. Chariot's armor burned down. No follow-up. Yeah, I think this is just the red team will just go for Duel of Fates. And both of them are positioning for the
Yeah.
Banshees here.
Banshees, there they
And
come.
there we go.
Wow.
So, in the end,
GG.
it's Zetnus that signed us up, obtaining the victory with final score of 5-2. 2-2. And
The Sage automatically rage quit. Wow.
he always does that.
Huh.
And with that, they have also obtained the overall victory in SCS number 435. Congratulations. On their hard-earned victory.
Against the Garrow.
Against the Garrow.
Against the Garrow.
I'm sure that there is actually a proper name for this. We just aren't aware of it. But on the other hand, we're also not tryhards, so whatever.
Leave a comment.
Yeah. Leave a comment while the stream is still running. I will get to it in 2 minutes.
They might have already commented. I don't know.
So, yep. That about wraps it up for SCS number 435. Thanks to everyone for playing, and I sure hope you had fun. I mean, I know I did, watching the games.
Yeah, thanks for reffing, Sal.
Oh, you're welcome. Same to you, Trevor. Thank you for running the other 2 lobbies, and then also deciding to hop in with me.
Well, it's a pleasure to be here.
Thank you, and yeah. This has been SCS number 435. I am your host, Zaldarim, as always. And wherever you have a good night, day, evening, wherever you might be on this world. See you again next time. Goodbye.